Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Explosives Only. I'm Zyzix, this is our protagonist, Hardcore Pete, and today we're gonna go talk to all the big boys, the big names, Caesar, Mr. House, Ambassador Crocker, hand in all the things that we've done for them, which is basically the boomers. But first we are gonna take a little detour. Here we are back at Boulder City and we are gonna head over this little mountain, this little hill, or around it. And yep, go check out Hoover Dam. We're going to give it a quick little hello. Here we are, Hoover Dam. We'll just make our way in. Ooh, wow. So cool. But we're really only here for one thing. Jump into the visitor center. The snow globe of Hoover Dam. And that is the lost snow globe. So, let's go have a chat with Mr. House. Before we go see Mr. House, however, let's stop off at the New Vegas Medical Clinic. Talk to the doc, Dr. Usanagi.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
I sure do. I'm suffering from radiation poisoning.
It'll be easy enough to purge all rads from your system.
Here are the caps.
Alright, this will only take a few minutes.
Easy done. I'm wounded?
Your injuries aren't too severe. I can patch the scrapes and lacerations pretty easily.
100 caps for rads. Here are the caps.
Alright, sit still and let me work.
My health was full, but I checked and my limbs were actually kind of low, so I'm just 50 caps for full limb health. Easy. And while we're here...
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
I want to buy an implant.
Alright, let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. Alright, you're healthy enough to handle another one. Which surgery are you considering?
Can you make me luckier?
If I implant the probability calculator in your frontal lobe, you'll be able to calculate odds a little better. It's not quite the same as making you luckier, but you'll be able to nudge things your way more often. I can do the implant for 4,000 caps.
Here are the caps.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
That'll come in handy when we break the bank on the strip.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
Can I get another implant?
All right. Let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. All right. You're healthy enough to handle another one. Which surgery are you considering?
I've gotten 3 out of 4 of those. What about the, regeneration one?
That's the Phoenix monocyte breeder. The implant speeds up cell regeneration, an effect similar to that of some lizards and sea creatures. The implant is very expensive, however. 12,000 caps.
I don't have the caps right now.
That's all right.
Show me what you got for sale. Maybe I need some doctor's bags.
Because you're a friend of the followers, I can give you a bit of a discount.
She had 1 doctor's bag, but that's better than nothing. Thanks, bye. Okay, now we're gonna go talk to Mr. House. Also, Victor's still hanging out here, out the front, but when we go inside, he's no longer at the elevator. That happened when we, went to the vault, not the vault, but like the bunker under the fort. That's what triggered that. But also, before we go talk to Mr. House, let's finally do that little quest for the followers of the apocalypse and bug his network. Because it's quick and easy. So you just run up here, right? You come to this terminal, bug Lucky 38 network, and then you just run back out and talk to Emily Ortel out the front. Yep, there she is, just hanging out. Some quick, easy experience.
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet?
Yep, I bugged the tower for you.
Good to hear. But it looks like the bug was deactivated a few minutes after it went online. It looks like House has some kind of countermeasure in place to prevent eavesdropping on his network. We'll get through eventually, just not today.
I'm sure you
Here
will.
are those medical supplies I promised. Hopefully you won't need to use them. Take care.
Liked by the followers. Cool. Easy enough. Okay, here we are. We have a quick chat with Jane, hand in the snow globes.
Suddenly I feel all tingly, and I find I've got a rocket launcher.
I've got some snow globe for Mr. House's collection.
You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take them and put them with the rest of the collection.
Cool. That is all of them. That is all of them. Now we chat to the big man himself, Mr. House.
Any progress with the boomers?
Yep. I've secured their loyalty. They'll do as I say.
Well done. The boomers' firepower may prove an advantage when the battle for Hoover Dam comes around. Your next assignment won't take you far. It concerns the Omertas and their den of vice, Gomorrah. As the decisive encounter between the bull and the bear looms close, my concerns about the Omertas have grown. I've never expected loyalty, mind you. A reliably underhanded tribe is just as constant to deal with as one that always runs true. But that's just it. Lately, the Omerta's cooperative silence has been deafening. Not a single complaint. They're up to something.
Alright, I'll check into the Omertas.
The Omertas are fanatically loyal to each other. Still, among any group, one can find the occasional degenerate. Gomorrah's receptionist happens to be one. For years, she passed on whispers of what was taking place at the casino in exchange for payment. A few months ago, she clammed up. Odds are she's scared. But I've had no way of approaching her. Start with her.
Alright, I did have a little chat with her. Nothing really came of it though, but we'll try again. Oh, beware the wrath of Caesar. Yeah, we're supposed to kill you for him, aren't we? Render unto Caesar. Kill Mr. House. You know what? Fuck it, why not? We've got the snow globes. We don't need you anymore. We can replace you with Yes Man. You're done. Just because I hate trying to avoid these guys. And they got their rocket launchers now. I do have one more stealth boy, so bloop. Open the antechamber, yep. They're mad and they're aggroed, but they don't know where I am. They don't have stealth boy or anti-stealth boy technology. What's this? This terminal, I don't think I've ever used this one. Welcome, Mr. House. Just, okay, nothing, okay. Yep, unlock it. Let's go down. Control room. Just gonna wait to make the stealth boy wear off because I don't need it anymore. There we go. Open the terminal. Unseal the chamber. Yep, let's do it. What a fucking dick pump, man. Like, you need to die for that.
Why have you done this? Centuries of preparation. So much good undone.
It's funny if I do this. By Caesar's command, you will die.
Slavery. The future of mankind. What have you done?
Can I say that? Put you back in your tube, good as new.
No! Ruined everything. Exposed germs. A year of
So yeah, basically, like the thing said, exposure to bacteria. Can I?
I have
Oh,
nothing to say. I have
I was hoping to pickpocket him, but okay.
to say to you.
Goodbye, Mr. House. Alright, moving right along. Let's go.
Entering combat.
Calm down, you're not entering
Our
combat.
favorite VIP.
Yeah, favorite VIP, that's me. Connection lost, yep, cool. Let's go tell Caesar what we've done. I'm sure he'll be very proud of us. Okay, here we are, back at Caesar's tent, so let's chat with the big man.
I've read Mr. House's obituary. Had a high opinion of himself, didn't he?
Pot calling the kettle
With
black.
Mr. House out of the way, I can focus on smoothing out a few lingering complications elsewhere in the Mojave. First up are the boomers of Nellis Air Force Base. A tribe so reclusive, it lobs artillery shells at anyone who comes near their settlement. I want you to offer them an alliance with my legion. My terms are simple. Target their guns against the NCR side of the dam when I assault it, and they can keep their freedom. If you find they aren't amenable to this offer, destroy them.
I've already won the boomers over. They'll do as I say.
Is that so? You are good, aren't you?
Damn right.
If the boomers will toe the line, I can focus on other preparations. But not without first rewarding your initiative. Now, moving on. I want you to forge an alliance between Caesar's Legion and the White Glove Society. They used to be cannibals. I expect that information can be used to manipulate them. Go to... God damn it!
Is this the first time you've experienced sudden onset headaches?
Never this bad before. Fuck this. I'm going to lie down. Come back later. Tomorrow.
Jeez, alright. Grumpy. We'll go wait outside his tent. Smiling troublemaker of the NCR. I think that's the second time I've hit that. Alright, we're back. How you feeling?
It's reached me that you killed Silas before he could talk. I approve. The last time we met, I believe we were talking about the White Glove Society.
Silas. Oh, that was that guy at Camp McCarran, the Caesar's Legion guy that I was supposed to interrogate, but I dropped a grenade in his pocket instead. Oh, that's funny. He's really clued in. He's really been paying attention to what I've been doing. I'm concerned your headaches might be a symptom of a more serious condition. The brain tumor that I mentioned when I came across that auto doc in the last episode.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm in excellent health. And we have other matters to discuss. Have you been successful in your efforts to recruit the White Glove Society?
I'll see what I can work out with the White Glove Society.
The leader of the tribe is a woman named Marjorie. My understanding is that she strongly opposes a reversion to cannibalism. If she's intractable, you might find Mortimer, her second-in-command, more flexible.
Alright, we'll get to that when we get to that, I guess.
The camps are getting crowded.
Because to capitalize on even more XP, let's go back and talk to Ambassador Crocker and tell him we've got the boomers on our side. Before we go see... Ooh, that's random. I've never seen a Brahmin just running through here like that. But hey, it's Vegas. But anyway, before we go see Ambassador Crocker, yes man, go up to the Lucky 38. We dealt with Mr. House.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else?
Yeah, I'm ready for you to join me at the Lucky 38.
Mr. House is out of the picture and you have the platinum chip? Wonderful. Let's go.
See you there. Yep, we'll go talk to Ambassador Crocker over here at the embassy. Let him know that we've got the boomers on side. We're just playing all the sides. We've removed Mr. House, but you know, we're still playing all three sides, and we will pretty much as long as we can. Just maximize the XP gains from them. And then we'll probably end up siding with Yes Man, because fuck these guys. You know, hardcore Pete all the way. Yo, Crocker.
Greetings, friend. Something I can help you with?
I want to talk to you about the Boomers.
I hope you've returned with good news. Are they willing to help the NCR?
The Boomers have agreed to help me.
Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you. But we can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready, speak to me again.
So both him and Caesar kind of send me away.
Hello again. What can I do for you this time?
Earlier you mentioned another assignment?
So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is tenuous. We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcome here, merely tolerated. And even then, not by everyone. We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Freeside. Ever been there?
Yes, what of it?
Violence is something of a way of life there, but there's been a disturbing rise in the number of attacks on our people lately. More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place, the Kings. I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested?
Sure, I'll look into it.
Good. Our men have come up with 2 different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Pacer. The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death. There is an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best shot.
If I can't just kill him, then what do you want me to do?
Make it look like an accident, or pin the deed on someone else. Look into this guy's affairs, and I'm sure you'll find something you can use.
I've heard there's a bit of bad blood between Pacer and the Van Graff family.
See? That's exactly the type of information we can use. In fact, that's perfect. Those fancy weapons the Van Graffs peddle aren't exactly common. It goes without saying that actually getting the Van Graffs to do the deed would be the ideal solution. However, if Pacer were killed with either a laser or a plasma-based weapon, everyone would automatically assume the Van Graffs did it. Still, unless you want several dozen armed men at your throat, you'd have to kill him without being seen. Be careful. I'll leave the method up to you. However, there is an alternative if you'd rather try to handle things without bloodshed. In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with: diplomacy. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above him. The Kings, including our friend Pacer, report to the leader of their gang, a man who calls himself the King.
What would I need to do? I know all about the King. I don't need you to tell me about him.
Go and talk to the King. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk, but he won't likely disobey a direct order. The King might not be open to the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. Do whatever it takes. When it's done, one way or the other, report back here, and we'll take it from there.
I guess I'll go have a talk with the King then.
I wish you luck. If you run into some difficulty and think you'd rather just take the shot with Pacer, that's fine too.
King's Gambit, alright. I kinda wanna kill Pacer just cause
We won't go quietly.
he's a
Legion
dick.
can count on that.
But I'm not gonna be using energy weapons, that's not how we roll here. And I've got that favor from the King, so free XP, we'll just go sort that out. My man, the King, and oh, fucking Pacer's right next to you. See, what if I just blow his head off right in front of you? Then it's obviously not the NCR, it's me, but the King, he's also in my seat. Fucking Pacer. I might just end up killing you after all this is done anyway, just cause fuck you. The King!
That's strange. I don't see old Rexy with you. He usually comes back here whenever he's not with you. Where'd he get to?
Oh. Right. You know, I really don't pay attention to him, so your guess is as good as mine.
I expect you to treat my Rexy with a little more care. I'm expecting him back now, you hear? Now, was there something you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you'll get Rex back. I need you to stop the violence against NCR citizens.
Whoa, that's a doozy. Truth be told, I don't even know if I can pull something like that off.
The Kings will follow your leadership.
Damn straight they will. It's some of the other locals that I'm worried about. On second thought, if I can whip this band of hooligans into obedience, a stray tough guy or two shouldn't be a problem. Okay, you've got a deal. No more violence against the NCR on my watch. But this makes us even, you hear?
I hear. And now I can never face you again.
You think the NCR can't possibly sink their claws deeper?
I must always avoid you because Rex is dead and I don't want to tell you. That's awkward. That is awkward. Anyway, back to Crocker. No, he's shooting at a thug, is he? You got a submachine gun, man. You're not kidding around. I don't have a weapon active. Haven't put them on since I got back from the fort, because they took all my weapons, and then it also resets all your hotkeys, which is so goddamn annoying. Like, taking away my weapons is one thing, but resetting my hotkeys, ugh, it's the worst. Alright, back with Crocker. Let's let him know how it went.
Hello. I trust you have something to report concerning the Freeside situation?
Yeah, it took me all of about 2 hours to solve it.
Yes? Do you have something to report?
I spoke to the king and he promised to stop the violence against NCR citizens. Pretty easy.
That's great to hear. He's got a lot of sway in Freeside, so we can expect a dramatic drop in violence soon. Now, you're probably wondering about your reward. This has been something of a hot-button topic, so I was able to secure this for you.
Secure what? Ooh, 600, okay. I risked my neck out there. Couldn't you spare a little more?
Well, I don't officially have access to any more funds, but here. This is from me personally. There's more coming your way, too. I've received a message from Colonel Moore up at Hoover Dam. She's been following your exploits and has requested that you meet with her. You're not officially in the employ of the NCR, so there's nothing forcing you to go. But I'd go see her sooner rather than later. The Colonel is not someone you want to keep waiting.
Alright, so she's gonna be waiting a long ass time. For the Republic. For democracy. Alright. Now, after all that, let's see where my quests are at. Don't tread on the bear. Render unto Caesar. Beware the wrath of Caesar. Yep, okay. How little we know. Oh, I killed House, but I still got that one. Fair enough. Caesar's fate. Oh, that's the Dropbox. Haven't done that yet. Yes Man's quest. If we let him know about the boomers, we might get even more experience. Just rake it all in. Although, that might piss off Caesar again even more. I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? Back at the penthouse. Yes Man's plugging himself in.
Hi! This is big, huh? A very big moment. Here goes. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. Thanks. Wish me luck.
The way he said that always seems suspicious. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. I always expected him to, like, log in and or connect and be like, ah, fuck you.
See you soon. Wow. Mr. House had quite a setup here. I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Every Securitron on the network has been upgraded.
Nice,
Pretty
that's
neat,
the level
huh?
up.
The Securitrons at the fort are on standby. I see a status log here confirming that the Mark II OS upgrade installed correctly. They'll be all set to go once we boost my transmitting power and bring them online with the network. But we'll worry about that later.
So I should ask these tribes if they'll support an independent Vegas?
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
So which tribe should I get to know?
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on the Strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the Strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Of course, ask away.
The Boomers have vowed to support me.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters.
Exactly.
That's 1 down, 4 to go.
Okay, so no experience from that, but I did get the XP from plugging him into the big old thing. What do you know about the Great Khans?
The Khans are just... they're a dirty people. They live in tents like animals, and they're very rude. They've been kicked around a lot, but no one's finished them off. Not yet, anyway.
How have the Khans been kicked around?
They were one of the tribes the 3 families pushed out of Vegas. A whole bunch got killed. So they settled at Bitter Springs, but they kept being so obnoxious, the NCR had to kill a whole bunch more of them. So then, they settled at Red Rock Canyon. There's just no getting rid of them.
I need to take some more time with the Khans.
You set the pace. Anything else I can help with?
Where should I look for the Brotherhood of Steel?
Some of Mr. House's data said that he'd lost a bunch of Securitron scouts near Hidden Valley. Telemetry showed that they'd been attacked with energy weapons. House was pretty sure it was the Brotherhood. There must be a bunch of them holed up there. Not a good place for a robot to visit.
What do you know about the Brotherhood of Steel?
They go around in big suits of power armor, and they have lots of energy weapons. But there's a downside. They just have a thing about technology. They think it should all be theirs. If someone else has it, they get mad. All I'm saying is, not much of a chance they'll accept a Vegas that polices itself with robots.
That's a very good point. I'm not ready to decide what I want to do with the Brotherhood yet.
No rush. Take your time. Anything else I can help with?
Let's talk about something else.
If you're tired of a topic, I'm tired of it too.
Goodbye.
Come back later if you need anything.
And there's the level up now. What do I want to level up? Medicine and sneak seem to go up. Wouldn't mind a bit more repair. Although I've actually been really benefiting from some decent sneak, haven't I? And medicine couldn't hurt. And then we'll drop that in barter, because yeah, barter, lockpicking, medicine, repair, science, sneak are the ones I want to get up. Once I get those maxed out, I may as well start throwing some stuff in speech and survival. I'm getting close with a few of them. Anyway, let's finish this off with Demolition Expert 3. Nice and easy. Caesar's Legion, I'm now mixed. Ooh, okay. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. So did that. Yep, okay, failed Caesar's favor. So that might have locked me out of Caesar's stuff. Yeah, render unto Kaiser, or Caesar. Well, I don't know why I said Kaiser that time. Failed, beware the wrath of Caesar. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that just locked me out of Caesar's stuff. Here we go, here we go. Caesar's hire. It keeps going, doesn't it? It just keeps bloody going. Fingers of Suspicion. I don't even know that one. Caesar's Legion is probably the one I've done the most. The least, sorry, because... Ooh. Alright, let's double check that. So yeah, all the Caesar's Legion quests have now been removed, so I can't do them. I still do have the Hoover Dam stuff. Oh, so that's changed, because at first it said, you know, little escapes our eyes of the NCR Ranger. If you continue to work with Caesar's Legion, you'll be branded a terrorist. And then if you continue to work with Yes Man, the NCR will no longer accept your help. But now I also don't have the quest for the White Glove Society, so we'll just double talk with him.
An entire army of upgraded Securitrons just standing by over at the fort. Pretty neat, huh?
Let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Please, go on.
What do you know about the White Glove Society?
From what I understand, they're perfectly delightful. They're cultured, clean, and super polite. Benny didn't like them, though. He said they were creepy.
I'll let you know when I'm done evaluating the White Glove Society.
Don't hurry on my account. I'm the one with a flexible schedule. Anything else I can help with?
And since we're here, the last group, what do you know about the Omertas?
I remember that Benny used to pay a receptionist at Gamora for information. Maybe she knows something.
Al said the same thing. Do you know anything else about the Omertas?
Just that Benny didn't like them. He talked on and on about how they couldn't be trusted. And this is coming from Benny. He hated their casino, said it was tacky, and he thought they were up to something, because he said they always are.
I'll check into the Omertas some more.
Whenever you get around to it, will be just fine. Anything else I can help with?
Let's talk about something else. Goodbye. But I think we'll call it an episode for there. A short and sweet one. Next time, we'll keep working with Yes Man and the NCR. We'll check out the White Glove Society and the Omertas while we're here on the strip, see what's going on with them. Hopefully we can figure out what's going on with the Omertas, because Mick, over at Mick and Ralph's, also was wondering why the Omertas were no longer selling guns to him. Yeah, so a few things to do there, and we're now locked out of Caesar's stuff. We pissed him off enough that he's like, nah, fuck ya, done working with you. So we lost the quest for the White Glove Society, but we might get it back when we go in there. There's still a few things to do on the strip, and we might even play a few hands of blackjack, try and win some money now we got that luck implant. Yeah, it'll be a good time. But until then, thanks for hanging out with me and Hardcore Pete, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.